Hi, I'm Chris Brady, one of the founders of Life. And this month, you'll receive, as a subscriber to the Life training materials, you'll receive a packet that looks like this with your 4 Life CDs in it. And you'll receive this book by John Maxwell, Put Your Dream to the Test. Now, it's important to remember that the program that you've enrolled in is a program of information. We're in an age where information is plentiful. It's so easy to get our hands on information. It used to be, not even 200 years ago, that if you had a few books in your possession, you were considered wealthy. 50 years ago, if you had a nice library, you were considered wealthy. But today, we have access at our fingertips through the internet to information in abundance. The question today isn't whether or not information is available. The key today is finding the right information and applying it. So again, congratulations for being a subscriber to the Life series. But it's important to remember that as you get these materials, to apply them to your life. And to do that, you first have to listen to them. So let's go through these 4 CDs that are in this pack. And these CDs, it's a nice arrangement that you're getting this month because they cover a broad spectrum. Now remember that the Life materials are delivered to you through 8 F's, the 8 F's we call them, and these are the categories through which we live our lives: faith, family, fitness, finances, freedom, following, friendship, and fun. And in these 8 categories, and I hope I haven't forgotten one saying those that fast, in these 8 categories, we're going to provide training materials to you that allow you to live the life that you've always wanted, because there are some things. The saying is that you don't know what you don't know. And some of what you do know, you're forgetting. And even some of what you know isn't so. And so we all need to be on an ongoing educational program that allows us to keep our brains alert, to exercise our minds, to take in new information, and then apply it. And so let's look at the 4 CDs that you're receiving this month as part of your subscription to the Life package. The first one comes from Mark and Jen Paul, fitness experts. They've been recognized in their field. They've won awards, and they go through the define, learn, do process of how to be fit and how to live a healthy life. The next one is by Bob McEwen, our friend, former Ohio State Congressman, and it's called Love, Respect, and the M1 Tank. And this is one of my favorite recordings of all time. It's actually quite a few years ago now that he made this recording, but it's a talk about strengthening the marriage bond and how a man functions with the tough outer shell of an M1 tank, but the delicate interwirings that inside that can easily be damaged by his bride. And it's a two-way street. There's talk here about how to be a good wife and how to be a good husband. It's one of the most fascinating talks on the husband and wife relationship that I've ever heard. And that's why it's in this pack this month, because it's a favorite among all of us at Life. And I think you're going to really enjoy it too. The next one has become a classic topic from my partner Orrin Woodward. It's called The Ant and the Elephant: Ending the Civil War. And this talk is about programming your mind for success, the visualization process that's necessary in your mind to have sustainable, ongoing, long-term success. Because we don't always get what we deserve. Thank the good Lord for that. We don't always get what we want, but we do generally tend to get what we expect. And the Ant and the Elephant CD will teach you how to program the dominant, emotional, powerful elephant in your life, and instead of wasting all your energy on programming the ant, which has very little power. The final one is by Lori Woodward. It's called Nail Your Colors to the Mast, and it's about friendship and the strength of relationships. And then she finishes up with a flourish and a great illustration about never surrendering. That's kind of a highlight tour of these 4 CDs. Now here's the program. The goal is for you to listen to 2 CDs a day, and you want to listen to these over and over again. Make these yours. Own this information. Take it in. It doesn't mean you have to agree with it all. It doesn't mean you're going to necessarily like it all. You might not even need it all. But take it in and listen to them repeatedly. Get in the habit of putting good information into your mind each day. 2 CDs a day, over and over and over again, and reading at least 15 minutes out of one of the books from the Life series. And this is a great one to start with here this month. And apply that information to your life. Write down any questions that you have. Get in discussions with other friends of yours that are subscribing to the Life products, and make this information yours. Apply it to your life and see that over time, small doses of the right things over time make a big difference. One of the things that surprises people is the power of the consistency of doing correct steps, little steps, but consistently over time for the long term. And that's what you're doing by being part of the Life subscription series. That's what you're doing by taking this information, putting it into your life, and and making it yours. So my challenge to you this month with these materials is see how many times you can go through the CD pack and see what you can get out of this book and write down directly how it can apply to your life and make some consistent positive changes from this information into your life so that you can live the life you've always wanted.